Yes. Understanding the healing power of prayer. The power of prayer to lessen the effects of disease and speed recovery has been the focus of many scientific studies. Public opinion polls reveal that people believe in the healing power of personal prayer. Whether or not medical science offers proof that prayer is linked to the healing process, what matters most is that you can experience God's compassionate healing when you pray for guidance and wisdom in dealing with yours or your loved one's illness. The care note, Understanding the Healing Power of Prayer, by Anna Mitchell, explores the relationship between healing and prayer in the following paragraphs. Other relevant care notes are available from Walnut Street United Methodist Stevens Ministry. Getting into the everyday habit of prayer can change your very relationship with God. As an intimate friend who cares, praying daily for yourself and others is invaluable. You do not have to pray alone. Invite family, friends, and your faith community to pray for you. Let prayer heal. You may have feelings of anger or resentment for becoming healed. Taking those feelings to God in prayer can help you release negative feelings and heal emotionally and spiritually, giving you strength to move forward. Create your own prayer experience. Seek clarification of God's will. Ask God what precisely is needed for healing to occur. Expect healing. This means that you can believe that God can hear and will respond. Relinquish yourself. Hand over your life without reservation to God. Believe the promise. Extend your hands to receive the promised gift. Start to live and act in strength of the help-giving power received. There is nothing left but to thank God. Rabbi Harold Kushner, author of When Bad Things Happen to Good People, advises that the seriously ill must make a distinction between asking God to cure them and asking God to heal them. Sometimes we don't notice the miracle we actually get. We may ask God to take the tumor away, but the miracle may be that we get the resources to live with that tumor. Psalm 147, verse 3 says of our Lord, He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Slow it down and finding God in your busy life. Those of us who live busy lives are tempted more than we know by a force that would lead us away from God at every opportunity. Too often when we seek relief from our busyness, we end up exhausting ourselves with overstimulating activity. Sharon Robinson's care note entitled it, Slowing Down and Finding God in Your Busy World, guides us to a quieter and more prayerful life. This and other care notes on many topics are available from Walnut Street United Methodist Stevens Ministry. How do we make time for quiet and peace? We sometimes feel guilty and selfish about taking it. Also, the kind of time we're talking about requires an interior adjustment that's sometimes difficult to fine-tune. You must purposely set aside the time to do more listening to God in order to do more loving and serving. For a seeker of God, prayer is not a luxury. Prayer brings service into proper focus. Once we have learned to quiet our prayer, we are in a better position to see people as they really are. We are less likely to judge them harshly because we are staying in touch with a divine voice that helps correct our point of view. Even if we are up against evil in ourselves and others, we do not easily give way to unholy responses. We can re-enter our ordinary life with extraordinary effectiveness. We can serve others to the best of our ability and our desire to serve. While in prayer, we can admit the fears that compel us to scurry about in search of false security and resolve to leave fears behind and simply trust in God. Finding God in a busy world means scaling down and simplifying our inner and outer world so we can perceive the grace that permeates every moment. Only then can we hear God's voice. Only then can we yield to God in trust and love. The 46th division of Psalm, verse 10 tells us to be still and know that I am God. God bless you.